Xenoverse Centuries Season 3. What a time. Lord Torma arc. Everyone was chilling. Well, except for the characters, I guess. They had a pretty rough time. But you guys were chilling watching it. It was cool. And way back in the day, if you remember, I used to do these power scalings. I did one for Season 1, and I did one for Season 2. And for a long, long time, it was requested that I were to do one for Season 3. I put it off for a long time, because for the Season 1 and 2 power scalings, I used the exact numbers, considering the numbers weren't insanely high yet. And then in Season 3, God shit went down, and when you implement Dragon Ball in God shit, you don't get numbers anymore. So, today, I figured the best way to sort the power levels of the characters that appear throughout Season 3, the Lord Torma arc of Xenoverse Centuries, would be in the form of a tier list. Okay, so today we'll be doing the Xenoverse Centuries Season 3 Power Scale and tier list, and here are the categories. I made it specific, so like, if I put a character like one over each other, it's not an insane difference. Like, there's 3 tiers of S, just because like, you get really strong in this show, and if someone's an S, I still want there to be emphasis on how strong they are, but like, if someone's an SSS, that's another level. Okay, let's kick it off. And as I'm kicking it off, I realize the order is gonna make this early lower power kind of harder to predict. So with base Senzu kicking this off, I'm gonna say C. And I'm only gonna say C because like in this power scale, stuff like a D, E, and F doesn't necessarily mean you're the weakest piece of shit, and like C doesn't mean Senzu was weak by any means. His ability before the god stuff was Super Saiyan 3, but compared to the shit that goes down this season, I don't want to have like Torma or Super Saiyan Blue like a tier over him. Like if I put him in A and like Super Saiyan Blue was an S and then like the other like stronger people were a little higher, like I feel like that would make not very much sense. Midnight. Brother Midnight, he did a lot in season... Wait, no, he did like nothing in season 3. He was dead the whole time. He was training with Jack, and then he came back at the very end. He wasn't on their level just quite. He was a little below. Actually, can I do Rayo first and base Sonic? I feel like that would make everything easier for me. I'm gonna put Rayo and Sonic both below. Senzu, their highest transformation was Super Saiyan 2 in this season. If this was like off of their just base forms purely, Sonic would be one above Senzu, like that. Because remember in their fight that Sonic won, but this is to their highest potential at the time, you know? Okay, so that's where I'd rank Senzu, Sonic, and Rayo. And I'm thinking, cause like, it's a little hard for me because Sonic is stronger than Rayo, and not like significantly. So I guess the closest to the left will do the strongest of that category, even though that always, I don't know, has been my thing in these tier lists. Actually, I'm gonna make a change because this is them before the Torma fight. And I'd say only after the Torma fight is where some characters got like way stronger. So before the Torma fight, I'd say Sonic was quite a bit ahead of Rayo. And Rayo was more on the same level as Midnight was. Yeah, I think that's fair and accurate. I wouldn't say Rayo is a whole tier stronger than Midnight before the Torma fight, before he got Super Saiyan 4 or anything. Let's fucking mumbo jumbo this up a little bit more. I don't want to get to Senzu and Sonic Super Saiyan Blue yet. Let's do Beerus. I'm gonna put Beerus at SS. You'll see. I already know what's gonna take the very top spot, and we'll explain when we get to it. Bored. Kion next. I'm gonna put him in the same category of SS. Yeah, these guys are about on par. That was discussed in season 3 a long time ago. Moving on. Now that we have this, I feel more comfortable going to Super Saiyan Blue. I'm gonna put that in... Ooh, S tier or A tier? I'm gonna go A for Sonic and Senzu Super Saiyan Blue, because let's just skip right to Torma. Torma's SSS, and they couldn't hang with Torma when he was at his best. And here's why Torma's triple S tier. His potential is like limitless. Dude got all of his strength from absorbing people's energy, and like he'd capture them on his planet, all the strongest heroes all over the universe, and he would use their energy as his own while also preventing their false heroism stuff. And Torma would do that. And the one downside to his ability was that that power wouldn't last, because when he used it, the more that he used it, and like to the higher level, it would drain, and he'd have to like keep absorbing more and more people to be able to maintain a high power. But if he could keep like getting a consistent cycle of people to absorb, then Torma, his potential's kind of scary. And the reason that him and Senzu and Sonic and Super Saiyan Blue are so far apart was in Season 3, they were getting their asses whooped. Rayo Super Saiyan 4. Oh shit. I'm gonna put that on the same level. Because I don't feel like sparking a debate today, because I don't really have much care for those Super Saiyan God versus Super Saiyan 4 debates. I don't really, because I feel like if I dropped him in like B tier or even put him above an S tier, neither would make anyone happy. So I feel like Super Saiyan 4 being on the same level as Super Saiyan Blue, I feel like that's okay. Senzu's corrupted Super Saiyan God will throw smack in the middle at B. Senzu's corrupted Super Saiyan God came when they did the God ritual, but Alexander wasn't actually a Saiyan. His shape-shifting ability was able to manipulate his DNA into that of a Saiyan's. That was the plot. So it kind of like corrupted the whole thing, because he wasn't a real Saiyan, because he was in disguise. But everyone else was a real Saiyan in the ritual, so it kind of fucked up his God form, made it corrupted. Senzu corrupted Super Saiyan God. We'll put in B tier. I'm gonna put Alexander. Oh, wait, no, this is Alexander. This is Alexander before the Torma fight. I'm gonna put him in E. What he was portraying was at the time the highest level of, I believe, Super Saiyan. So yeah, he was on the lower level of the team. But in his true form, I'd put him all the way to B. He was dominating. Oh, I forgot to put Daikon on this list. Hold on. Sorry, I'm back. If Jinx is watching, he's probably gonna be a little sad. I forgot about Daikon briefly. But it's cool. I just remembered Daikon. And I would put him in F of relation to the group. If Jinx wasn't upset before, he's a little sad now. It only makes sense to me. You know what? I'm gonna drag Alexander down to F with him as well. Because I feel like base Alexander, before his true form, and him are about on par. Daikon wasn't as strong as the rest of the group. He struggled with the soldiers. He was still a pretty strong warrior. I think he could do Super Saiyan. So yeah, he's one of the weaker characters that appeared in the show. Relied on the team, but he was a good asset in other ways type stuff. And yeah, all the way back to his true power form. I think I cut myself off by realizing I forgot Daikon. Alexander's true power form. Alexander's true power form. He was able to beat up Senzu's corrupted God form, who when he lost it and like when he was wounded, so he was like stronger than Senzu before the God stuff. He was like destroying Daikon. It wasn't even close. And he was a good asset to Lord Torma. He was on a decent level compared to everybody else. And yeah, I think it's a fair tier below Blue and Rayo and stuff. Yeah, I think it all makes sense. Savit, moving on to Torma's henchman, I'm gonna put an F, compared to everybody else. Yeah, he's weaker. That's, by the way, he didn't get the name pun. Torma, Toriyama, Savit, Curse Savit, I don't know. It was a little something. Names weren't just pulled out of asses. But yeah, he was Torma's henchman for one episode, and he got killed off by Torma. He was given... Ooh, I am Maybe I should move him up, because he was giving Super Saiyan 2 Sonic some problems. I'm gonna give him E. Yeah, I'm gonna give him E. I think Sonic would have won that fight if it went on, but he was giving Super Saiyan 2 Sonic some problems, so I'm gonna put him in E, not F. Senzu, to end the list off. I'm kind of torn between S and double S. Well, you know what? I'm gonna let you guys debate that. I'm gonna go S, because I think it fills out the chart nicely. But also because I feel like these beings are just another level beyond. And as soon as Torma got his power back after Champa and Vados cheated during the battle, Senzu was like immediately not able to do much against Torma again. Like there was immediately a power gap back. So I do think there's a gap here between the higher echelon and the fusion between Sonic and Senzu, but Senzu is still a very strong fusion. S is a very big deal. Yeah, cool, bro. All right, there's my tier list. I hope you guys enjoyed it. This is a long time coming. Xenoverse Centuries Season 3 power scaling. I did it! Kinda. I couldn't do it with numbers. I hope you're not angry. A Xenoverse Centuries update. Do you want one of those? Okay, so I don't really know. Like, it's a big project to finish it, because like we planned a finale movie, and everybody that's involved with making it is kind of like too busy for it. And it's never been something with the way everyone's lives are right now that we're super eager to get at and put in a lot of work towards. Centuries was something that when we were doing it consistently took up a lot of our time. And we were kind of busy during season 4, which is why it wasn't super consistent. And that was a little hectic. So right now it's kind of hard to break back into. If there's more updates in the future, I'll let you know, but definitely not this year. Maybe something next year in the first half of 2023. I'll keep you posted. I hope you understand. I know this is a big reason as to why most of you are here. Like, the people that have been here for a long time came from Centuries, so I completely understand wanting to see it get a finale, a proper goodbye. And it's something I wanted to do for a while too. It's just the timing's not perfect right now, so it's gonna require a little bit more patience. Xenoverse Centuries turned 5 years old. That was cool. Yeah. All right, guys, go rewatch your favorite Centuries episodes in the Torma fight now, and put your opinions in the comments. I've been JackTSS, your 34th favorite YouTuber, and that's gonna do it. Thank you all for watching. See you later.